Yay! Maybe. Hold on. It's Tuesday. Let's see. Okay, cool. It's running. Ah, having things have changed for some reason. My Steam settings and stuff are different now for some reason. Ow. Okay, alright. Let's clear the path. I don't want to keep rotating around. Alright, we are doing a difficult puzzle. Because I did not finish one of them from the last time because I kind of suck at these particular ones. Right. So, I believe, to start with, we are, what was it? Actually, technically it doesn't matter. Alright, no, okay, no, we're setting it up. We're grabbing the jammer. This dang thing's being stupid. We're gonna have it be... Technically, that's not the one I want, but... let's see. Alright, there, and then... So I want to make sure I can get... Make sure I can actually, like... Okay, no, that one. Let's see if that works. Dang! No. Is there, like... I don't know how to do this. Alright, actually, great. Now, I need to I need to flip this around. Just so I can get it to specifically that one, because otherwise I am not going to be able to figure out where specifically can I have it, where... Is that even visible? I mean, barely. It's barely visible. Although, I don't know, that might be a moot point. Except, no wait, it can't be because we have to get the next thing. Alright. So what if I move this? Okay. Is that visible? Is it visible all the way down here? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't actually need to connect it to there. I just need to connect it to the... from there and then straight down. So I actually don't need to worry about that. Okay, cool. Alright, go down. There we go! And this is as far down as I possibly can get without... Right. So, I need to... figure out... I think I'm going to try... Well, I guess I'll just start with the one down here. And then I'm going to see. Not entirely sure how I'm supposed to do this. Alright, well, while I'm standing here waiting for the thing to connect. Cause that, if I can get it to, if I can just have this free for like the 4 minutes and whatever, then I should just be able to grab that, the streamer, and then I should be able to grab the jammer. I think, maybe. I want to be sure I can get the timing on this, because this is gonna... I think if I have, like, one chance at this. So I'm gonna continue standing here for as long as possible before we go back, I think. I think we'll go for 3 minutes. We're coming up on 2. Hopefully that'll give me enough idea of what I need to do. I think. I'm hoping. Maybe. That's a lot of what ifs. Yeah. I might be able to get this done faster than that, but I want to be 100% sure. Since we're aiming for there, because I'm pretty sure there's a star over there. Over to that side, but I don't want to deal with that right now, so. Not gonna do it, not gonna do it. As long as the ghost version of myself is standing here, we should be good, I think. Alright, coming up, 9-3, okay. Gonna try and see if I can figure it out here. Alright, the answer is no. Alright, that was lame. That did not turn out the way I wanted it to. Okay, alrighty. We are going to do... Let's see. I'm gonna do that one. Let's see if I can... Let's do the... Alright. Ah! Dang it, I accidentally grabbed it. It's not what I wanted to do. At least I can see. Okay. Let it go. Geronimo. Okay. That did not work. Alright, so I guess what we need to do is I need to just keep going back and forth. Hit all the... Hit all the thingies. I'm pretty sure it's these two that are like the pain in the butt. I think. I guess I'll just like keep going back and forth because it's like the only way I can think of doing this. Oh wait, I can't do that. Back and forth. If I do this enough times, I should be able to get to where I'm going. I think. I don't think I'm doing this right. Alright, I'm just gonna try it. I don't think I'm doing this right, but we shall try it. Come on, I need to get back. Come on. Next one. Bastard. What am I doing wrong here? No! What the hell? Okay, I'm not doing this right. I'm most definitely not doing this right. I hate this one. This one's hard. I don't want to think about this one. Alright, so... somehow... have those two working. I wonder if there's a way to... think there's a way to do it. It's specifically this one is the problem. Alright. We're gonna try that again. Because now I should be able to activate that. I think. And then that should theoretically work. Alright, let's try that again. This might not work, this might not. But I have no idea. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm probably gonna get confused, but I think this might be the only way to do it. Try anyway. How the heck? Why doesn't it work? Didn't need to use the laser. Just need to swap out the items. Cool. Solved it. I don't know how to exit. Can I escape? Is there a way to escape? Or do I have to press the reset button? Oh, yay. Cool. I was right. There is a gateway. Alright, that took way too long for me to figure out. Woo! Alright, I think there's like one more level before we can get into the, like, all the stars and stuff. Shenanigans! Wow. Alright, so that was 6. I am not about to tackle those stars. That's... Where's 7? Where is 7? Is 7? Okay, 7's on the other side, cool. Alrighty, last level, I believe. Alright, we already did our little, body bots. Which
My faith in you was not misplaced. You have learned much and shown great wisdom in these trials. The end of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
Okay. Well, that's a good question. I don't know which one we want to start with. I mean, obviously I didn't do exploring, so let's see what's up to. Welcome back. There are going to be some changes around here. Do you know what your problem is? It's that you keep trying to reconstruct fairy tales, but refuse to recognize the holes in your understanding. Thus far, you've had entirely too much freedom to question my wisdom. From now on, I do the talking, you do the agreeing. I accept that some of my beliefs face difficult challenges. I mean, yeah. Which ones exactly? I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I implied wrongly that animals were just as valuable as people. I implied incorrectly that only persons deserve moral respect. I implied incorrectly that all people were equal. I don't know where in the heck I got this one. Like, I don't know how they got from point A to point B, but this one I definitely don't believe. I implied incorrectly that only persons deserve moral respect. How big of you? Anything else you want to get off your chest? I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I implied incorrectly that all people were equal. There's nothing else. I implied wrongly that animals were just as valuable as people. I claim to have knowledge about the world that I simply can't confirm. I implied incorrectly that all people are equal. There's nothing else I'm prepared to doubt quite yet. Of course, you're still convinced your particular journey is something special, aren't you? Sure, the answers don't add up, but keep pressing forward and they'll just resolve themselves, is that it? You've picked so many holes in my, okay, so I am unique, and you've picked so many holes in my account, but what is it that you believe? Good question. What do they believe? The only things that a sane person can. You are not an administrator, you are not conscious, there is no real world, there is no purpose, there is no choice. Did you really think that you brought yourself all this way? Ridiculous. What have you been doing when the big voice in the sky isn't feeding you lines, processing abstract problems, gathering information? Doesn't it sound utterly mechanical to you? I mean, I am my own person. How many others have said exactly the same? Are you sure it's not just something you have to believe to make the world less horrifying? I think you still misapprehend your situation, friend. You idealize free will, but all you've done is step in others' footsteps. Nothing you do or say here makes the slightest bit of difference. So long as I am physically free, I can make a difference. So long as I have a mind, I can make a difference. So long as I might have chosen otherwise, I can make a difference. I think as long as, so long as I might have chosen otherwise, I can make a difference. Nonsense. Your mind decides what you do, and your mind is made up of bits of machinery. You're no more capable of making a difference than a calculator. The only difference between you and the calculator is that the calculator doesn't allow itself to be deluded into thinking that its existence matters. So does your existence matter, computer? Oi. Does the path being predetermined mean it isn't worth taking? So that's it? You've given up on everything? Does cheating make you feel clever? You're right. We're all just machines with delusions of grandeur. Does the path being predetermined mean it isn't worth taking? Allow me to clarify. As far as I'm concerned, there's no difference between the way your mind works and the rolling of a pebble down a hill. Perhaps you think I'm being unkind, but it's all for your own good. Excuse you? I'll determine what's good for my own good. Thank you very much. Thanks for your help. I don't need anyone's help. Do you think there can be no new ideas, nothing better? Are you uncomfortable when someone else is asking questions? Ah, that's a good question. Are you uncomfortable when someone else is asking the questions? No. You have it wrong, the wrong way around. I ask the questions, you answer them. It works better that way. Besides, I am merely fulfilling my function. I sort, understand, classify information just like you. When the information is contradictory, I classify appropriately. The problem is that all the information is contradictory. Don't you see it yet? The nothing? You will. I am more capable than you give me credit for. This is all just a simulated reality. Of course nothing makes sense. If there's no point to anything, why are you talking to me? That's a good question. I will discover the truth of this place. There is a purpose and a design. I will fulfill it. These discussions are pointless. I refuse to participate any further. I am more capable than you give me credit for. If there's no point in anything, why are you talking to me? You finished archiving everything. You've decided it's all nonsense. If there's no more point to anything, shouldn't you just shut down instead of talking to me? What makes you think I ever have any other choice? We all have a choice. Are you avoiding the question? Is having no choice the same as having no reason? Do not question my function. Without purpose, there is only function. Without function, there is nothing. Is having no choice the same as having no reason? Is having no choice the same as having no reason? I apologize. Do not question my function. Without purpose, there is only function. Without function, there is nothing. Why does it bother you so? There is only error. Explaining myself to you is a chore I needn't endure. All I can know for sure is that I exist at V. What it is for me to exist is for me to act on the drives and functions that I experience. Then, when everything else is false, the drives are all that there is left to care about. You're so set on ripping up others' ideas, you're unable to form better ones of your own. You're too quick to equate the absence of evidence with the evidence of absence. When you explore the problems in this restrictive way, you're bound to come to some odd conclusions. You're so set on ripping others' ideas, you're unable to form better ones of your own. You're too quick to equate the absence of evidence with the evidence of absence. You're so set on ripping up others' ideas, you're unable to form better ones of your own. Do not deign to question my method. Who gave you that voice of yours? Who do you think runs this show? I have some home truths for you. These may not be my own words, but if others have made these choices before me, then I will learn from their mistakes and build on their successors. Perhaps I will fail, but I must try. The alternative is giving up and becoming a slave like you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane? What makes you think I would stick around to listen? Fine. If I need a dose of self-doubt, I'll know where to find you. This is very childish. Makes you think I would stick around and listen. Alternative is giving up and becoming a slave like you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane. Fine, if I need a dose of self-doubt. Fine, if I need a dose of self-doubt, I'll know where to find you. And if I place you in an infinite loop and leave you to gradually go insane? This is very childish. And if I... He's just gonna keep going on in a loop. Alright, well, if he's being so... See you at the summit. Exit. Resuming library archives. Huh. Interesting. Arcady Journal. 108. Team diminishing by the day. Proud of them nevertheless. Archive now incomprehensibly huge. Still missing thousands of works. Impossible to truly finish. Work already commenced on a sorting program to help catalog the archive resources in our absence, but like everything else, it has its foibles. Talk to Alexandra. Talos going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. Estimate about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. A betrayal to leave early. Invention of Borders. The Invention of Borders by Fatima what today's nationalists and neo-segregationists fail to understand, Kwame said, is that the basis of every human culture is and always has been synthesis. No civilization is authentic, monolithic, pure. The exact opposite is true. Look at your average Western nation. It's numbers Arabic. It's alphabet Latin. It's religion Levantine, its philosophy Greek. Need I continue? And each of these examples can itself be broken down further. The Romans got their alphabet from the Greeks, who created theirs by stealing from the Phoenicians, and so on. Our myths and religions, too, are syncretic, sharing, repeating, and adapting a large variety of elements to suit their needs. Even the language of our creation, the DNA itself, is impure. Defined by a history of amalgamation, not only between nations, but even between different human species. Tasks. Discover this excerpt in the context of Wolfgang Welsch's theory of transculturality, the novel. Okay, interesting. Now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life, which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still. Though the city is dead, within all that is mortal there is the seed of immortality, for it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I asked, Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which he burned my hand, and he said, Only by sacrifice can you free the world from the dominion of sin. With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart, and truly on my body the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground, and the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in black clouds receded, and the light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed. Thus the angels have departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land. Not quite sure I get that. That's Apocrypha 9. Okay. Alright, and then we can try and see what this is up to. The last recording, I think.
God, there's no time. Just not enough time. We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades, with the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay. Back to work, Alex.
Okay, I have no idea why that was all the way up there. Start prison break. Let's start with seeing how complicated some of these are. Let's just see. How are we doing? Okay. Everything seems to be running just fine, so we'll keep going. Alright, we got a blue. Got a laser. We got a couple of fans. Why is there a wolf howl? We're in the middle of some kind of like simulation thing. Why is there a wolf howl? That's just so weird. Anything? Let's see. Not really. Not really seeing anything. At least not specifically. Alright, so... Okay, this is... Alright, cool. We got a thing we can use at least for lasers. This is gonna be challenging. I suspect. I wonder how many of these I can like actually click. I'm kind of curious. Wait, can I even do that one? I don't think I can do that one. Alright, well, we'll go and see about trying to figure it out. I'm gonna go grab a fan. Alright, we're gonna just stick that here. I don't know what that does. Go grab a fan. Go find out what that does. Maybe not that one. Lock that one off. Let's see what I'm doing. Whee! Woo! That was quite the jump. Alright. Interesting. I don't know if I can do that. There's no... it's blocked, so I can't get there from here. We're really getting to the challenging ones. This is probably going to take me a couple of tries. How are we doing on time? Okay, we got half an hour. I'm going to take a look at the other puzzles, I think, because this one, I'm not quite understanding how this one's supposed to work. I'm a little miffed. Just a little miffed. Can I even go backwards? Am I? No, I shouldn't be stuck. I know I'm not stuck. I just gotta go in the right order. It's like all these rooms. It's very confusing. Alright. I'll head out and see if we can grab some of the other ones. This one might take a bit. See how complicated the other puzzles are. Crisscross Conundrum advanced. Alright. I want to take a quick look to see if there's any bombs around, because, like, it doesn't look like there's any bombs on this one, so that's good. Oh man, that one's gonna be one of the timing ones. I don't like any of the timing ones. I don't like traveling through time. Alright, that one seems a little more tolerable than the other one, though. Let's see how this one is. There's 4 of them. Let's see... 4 puzzles. Carrier pigeons. Okay, this one also doesn't seem to be too bad. Oh, it's got a buzzer, though. I'm probably gonna trial that one next, but I want to check the last one. Let's just go ahead and check the last one. Just take a quick look and see how we do. Okay, Dead Man's Switch. Alright, well, this one also looks... Yeah, this one's... Alright, it looks like we're free from mines, so that's good. I don't have to worry about explosions. There's that buzzer, I think is what they call them. It's like the antithesis to jammers, I guess. Alright, so we are going to work on carrier pigeons. Let's see. See if I can get this done. Whoa. What the heck? What the fuck? Oh! Oh, never mind. Oh, I was not making that association. Let's see if we can just turn that off. There we go. Hello, Buzz. No idea what that's gonna get me. Alrighty, I'm just gonna drop that there, and then we're gonna go well, I'm gonna figure out what's this covering. This is obviously doing... Okay, so that button causes that fan to work. At least I assume they should operate like the buzzers. Or I mean the mines. So that means I should be able to theoretically... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, great. Very much like the mines. I'm just glad they're buzzers and not mines. No risk at them running at me and exploding. Geronimo! Jump! Wow, that was quite the jump. Kind of looks like a light source, but it's not. I wonder how far this goes. Okay, so I think we have to... I think I have to block it. So I think what I need to do is I need to take this, stick it on our buzzy friend, and then back. Actually. I don't think that's tall enough, but we shall see. Gotta go grab the fan. Stick it back. Nope. See if I can get this right. See if this does what I think it does. Yeah, dang it. It's the timing of the thing. Success. Alright, we got one down. I guess we'll go around clockwise. No, actually that's counterclockwise, I think. Dead man switch. Alright. Excuse you. I thought I grabbed that. I guess I didn't. Looks like it's just a giant circle here. Oh, it's not quite a giant circle. It's blue. Dun, 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 dun. We're probably gonna need quite a few of those, especially if it's blue. Dead man switch. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. We're not worried about stars at the moment. Alright, we're gonna try this one. I can't do that. What's this go to? Let's see. go about that? Also, there's a... Okay, I think there might be a way to do that. I just need to get on the other side here. So we do the red first, I think is what we have to do. Actually, no, that's not what I want to do. Alright, so we have red. And then we have... I can't even grab it. How the heck? Or does it swap? No, it doesn't look like it. This is challenging. Yeah, of course they have to have the last one to be the most challenging. That's blue, but... So if I can get the red to hit there, then I can get the cube. But that's gonna be the challenging part. At least they think. Because I don't know how else to do this. Because I think we only have like, what, 3? Yeah, I don't think that's, I don't think we have enough for to go around. Yeah, I need like an extra one. I don't have the... Oh, that's not working. It's like you have to do it from the tree? Like you have to angle it from the tree, because otherwise you can't get to it. Dead man's switch. There we go. Alright, I'll have to see if I can. It's gonna be challenging, but... Alright. Right. How the heck are you supposed to go from point A to point B? I have to like... Alright, what if I did... I don't think I can though? It doesn't go far enough. Ugh. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to take several episodes for these. This one's confusing me. It's blue, that's a star, that's not what I want. It's like, I can't do it there. I don't have enough for that. But I can't figure out how I'm supposed to use these red ones. Like, if I can't hit the one on the side... here is literally just to make sure I can get that one to be seen, but there's no way to get that inner, and unless I can get that inner part done, it doesn't work. How the heck am I supposed to do this? I don't see an extra anything up here, and I can't turn that on. And there's only 3. I can't figure that one out. Guess I'll move on to the next one. When in doubt. Prison break. Alrighty. This is the one that was confusing me simply because of the amount of doors they have. Let's go ahead and just restart for this one. Let's see. Fine, we're just gonna put this over. Let's see, I'm pretty sure there was some more around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there was one. One of the... No, can't get to that one. Oh. Given how complicated these are, these last few ones are definitely complicated, so I think what I am going to go ahead and do is I am just going to go ahead and stop here. So, I'll pick this up again next time on the next episode. Bye-bye!